ACA and family. And how y'all doing? Put in the comments what's y'all mood today. Mood today.
What's good with it?
So, today gonna be giving y'all pregnancy updates and questions. Gonna be popping up in the middle of the video of relationship questions. You see my friend Miracle. Shout out Miracle. Sent 5 good questions, and we got more rolling in.
Before we get to the questions, we're gonna tell y'all what we having today. We having hamburgers, we having broccoli, and we having tater tots.
You know why we eating all this healthy stuff right now? Because your girl got diagnosed with the gestational diabetes, the sugar diabetes, the salt diabetes, all that. So, yeah, it's scary though. We only got 7 more weeks.
It's almost over with.
7 more weeks.
I know you. How you feel?
I'm tired. Like, it don't matter what I do. I could walk to the bathroom and I just want to nap. And then I'm just finding out my iron is really low at the end of the pregnancy. Gestational diabetes at the end of the pregnancy. So it'd be like, I just want, and it's like it's been slowed down.
Right.
Like it flew. Yeah. It's like we just found out.
It's the end now. So it seems like every day is going by slower and slower than what it was. I look up and I'm like, well, it's 7 months already. And now it's like, it's still 7 months.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to jump into some questions. So my girl Miracle sent, and this is another thing, questions are coming in as the video going on. Anyway. Because we know that part. So the first question Miracle asked for us to give our opinion on. Shout out Miracle again. We're going to put you in the comments, girl. Oh yeah, we did forget to shout out one of her.
Oh, y'all so scared.
That's funny though. But we did forget to shout out Paris, one of our main commenters right now. We got subscribers, so we're gonna have some soon for you, Miss Paris. Like, comment, subscribe, show us love, and we'll show you love too. So we got a prize coming for you, girl. So let's move on to these questions.
If you like, comment, subscribe, maybe you can win a gift card. Who knows?
Gift card, cash out.
So yeah, show some love, show some support.
Mm-hmm. So the first question is, how do you ensure that we maintain our individual identities even as we grow closer?
Would you start off on that one?
So first of all, that's a hard question because we steady dropping food, y'all. It's a real. I'm pregnant.
You better eat it up. You're pregnant. You ain't got money for all that. You better eat that shit. What they don't know won't hurt. I just
Okay, so and you just go
savage.
Somebody come get Scrappy Doo over here. Watch out. So, I feel like you don't really keep your own identity when you get into a relationship, no matter how hard you try or how hard you want to, because relationships come with compromise. So you're gonna have to change in some way. But if you mean an identity, like how do we know who we are separately? I don't think that's really hard. You know what I'm saying? That's an excellent question though. But I feel like in a relationship you have to conform or compromise. So yes. Certain things like for instance, we right now don't really like the same taste in music. We just was having a conversation about that laughing. Right. So I don't like listening to rap music. And he'll listen to gospel, but it'd be like he gotta actually feel it. So then we compromise. We go in the middle. Okay, boom. We finna listen to some 90s R&B. We finna listen to some old school. And yeah, so baby, it's your turn.
I wouldn't say it's compromising. I would just saying just accepting that everybody different and every relationship is different. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we grow differently, or we grow into different stuff. But at the end of the day, you still have to respect and know me for me and accept me for who I am. Type dealio, you know? So
yeah,
that's one of those. That's definitely a hard question. But my identity is that I try to listen to my partner to become a better person or to become a better individual. But at the end of the day, I'm still me, so I'm gonna still be true to myself and my identity. Period. But I would say it's a teamwork thing, and sometimes somebody got to kill their ego or leave it at the door, and just know, hey, I'm gonna do whatever is best for the team, whether it come with sacrificing.
And especially going through a pregnancy, it's like me. I had pregnancy back to back. Got pregnant 4 months postpartum. If y'all new here, yes, I had Kobe, and then 4 months later I got pregnant. So it's hard to keep your identity. It's hard to keep your identity when you get pregnant. You know what I mean? Because you trying to conform it to, you trying to be a different person for your child. So you get lost sometimes, but eventually, I hear it's a TikTok trend that made me feel really comfortable with not feeling like I know myself right now while I'm pregnant, because eventually, year two down the line, once they getting older, you're gonna get yourself back. You're gonna glow again. You gonna, you know what I mean? So the
I would
next,
say lifestyle too, though. Like, especially being pregnant, like lifestyle is critical to that too. Sometimes, when you is in a relationship and when you do have a partner, you have to change your lifestyle again to make sacrifices for the good or the bad or the bad or the good, especially when you love someone. And I would say sacrificing egos, because everybody wants to be who they are, but sometimes when you have an ego, you gotta kind of like push that to
or
the side.
pride.
It's because of pride, because that's not what's best for the relationship, especially when you really rock with somebody or you mess with somebody. I'm not saying change from who you is to be somebody that you're not. I'm just saying try to take heed and have communication with your partner on certain things to becoming an individual and growing.
And then as we move forward to like in the video, I know we have long answers sometimes, but it's just like if you listen, you'll grow. That's all I got to say. But we got another question again from Miracle. We got 5 good questions from Miracle and like 2, 3 questions that's rolling in while we sitting here. So it says, how can we keep our relationship strong and fresh? Do you want to answer first, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm still swallowing. You want me to answer, dog? Yeah, cause I had to swallow my food. I don't want to hear me chewing it.
So I say we keep it strong and fresh with God. That's my first answer, because it's like God can't let nothing get old. Do God get old to you? If he do, you gotta go. You gotta start back fresh where you met God at. So, not comparing our relationship to God, but biblically, we supposed to want to be like God. You know what I mean? We want to be close to Him. So, if your relationship is close to God, we reading the Bible together, we reading it fresh. Like a lot of people will throw sex in there, like, oh, as long as we keep it fresh in the bedroom. What if one day he get paralyzed or something happened to me down there where we can't function? That's where it ends. So everything can be based off sex or
Exactly.
anything like that. So how I keep it fresh, I say God, and knowing where we started from, knowing our roots, knowing, so just having talks, reassurance. That's what I say.
Having fun, like with each other, like having that one thing as a couple that we do, whether if it's mud bangs or whether if it's going skating or whether if it's going to the park, have that one thing that we enjoy having fun with each other, because it's real easy to get tired of somebody or bored with somebody because we're not having fun. And that fun is just, I would say, fun overall. What you think?
Yeah, I think the same thing. And I just want to say, Miracle, I think you won this episode, girl, because your questions are good. Because I'm looking at this third question. I did not look at these questions when she first sent them. I said I was going to look at them when the video came. We only read the
Right.
first question.
We try to be fresh over here. We try to keep everything going natural, our reactions going natural to the questions. This is anybody that's watching CA, nothing is rehearsed or anything like that. No practice, nothing. We're going straight in the game, no
That's what
warm ups.
I'm scared of
We
pranks
original.
because,
That's what makes us a different from any YouTube channel.
and you know what's like, it scares me to try to prank because it's like the cameras that they have. Like I was looking at the car cameras, and I'm like, how don't people know they being pranked? Like this gotta be scripted. So it makes me look at YouTube couples and stuff different. If anybody know where we can get small cameras from the hat and get good audio, put the link down. Put the link down in the bio. So the third question is, I love this question. When was the moment you knew we get married, or you knew that you wanted to get married? I'm gonna let you go first because baby girl hungry. We've been cleaning, folding, doing Sunday stuff all day.
Excuse me, read that back to me again.
When was the moment that you knew we get married, or you knew that you wanted to be married to me?
Well, it all comes with just like a touch and a kiss, as having a friend. When you got somebody that makes you happy, you'll have that spark, that energy, that communication. Everything will be on point with each other. You'll know when somebody really rock with you and mess with you for who you is. The touch everything. It ain't no sugarcoating it or nothing. If this person is really meant to be with you, you're gonna know, and y'all gonna be on the same page, and everything is gonna get easier and easier. And no matter what nobody say, people nowadays they try to, you know, tell you about this or tell you about that to try to have you to change the perception about your partner, and your partner would be in the defend. Your partner would defend you and love you and try to keep people out your relationship because it's easy to put people in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got somebody that's really rocking with you, they're gonna defend you. Really rock with me. You don't care what nobody say
I
about
realized
me.
I wanted to marry him. It was kind of like, it's weird, but it was like off back. Like even when we was going through like a hard time, I'm like, oh, I want to marry this. I want to marry him, but it's like, but then at the same time, it's like, it was a night when we was laying in the bed together, and we had we had started off like we used to play inside the other apartment and stuff like that. And we was laying in the bed, and I don't know what caused it, but he started crying, and he was like, "I'm happy, like I'm just happy around this time, like I'm happy now, like I just feel like some complete." And I'm like, I've never been with nobody that ever did that, like even like showed me emotion or anything like that. And it's like I felt like he appreciated me and I appreciated him. So it was like that's the first time. But the second time when I knew like I'm gonna work on this man, I'm gonna pray for this man, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do because he not no cheater, he not no conniver, he not like nothing like that. I literally when I gave birth to Kobe and I was sitting there and he was holding Kobe and he started crying in the hospital. And you could just see like by his emotion, he wanted to do better, like with not smoking, not it fought him for a little while after Kobe, but then he got it together. So that's the second time when it hit like, man, this man really want to do better for his family. He want to do better. He want to do right. So
For those couples out there, y'all gonna every relationship is gonna get challenged. You have to be patient with each other to be allowed to grow. This relationship wasn't how it is today without growth, and we have to learn each other, be patient with each other, and make sacrifices. And once we did that, then that's how we knew. But you always have it in the back of your head or in your heart that this person is really for me. This person I can really rock with. And you got to listen to your heart. You got to listen to your heart because not everybody know. Not everybody know the struggles. Not everybody know what's going on with you in your relationship. You have to listen to yourself and your heart to let you know, okay, well, this person is really for me. And that's what I did with the care. We was tested and we still get tested to this day.
Every way possible.
It's in my heart that, okay, she loved me and this is what I want. So y'all both have to know what each other want as well.
Yeah. And we're going to move to number 4. That was a good answer, babe. Number 4. How do you think we've changed in our relationship? We ain't going to drag this question. We already know. I know I changed in this relationship because I'm not going to lie. Anybody that know me know. I used to hang with a whole bunch of dudes, and I don't know freaky stuff, but I used to hang with a whole bunch of dudes, pums, taking Xanax, smoking weed, trying to rebel, all of that. And it's like when I met him, it felt that piece of missing. I'm not gonna say the deceased, but a lot of things I was going off of was grieving, and I couldn't grieve properly because I didn't have emotional people around me. So I say like I changed spiritually, I changed patiently, and even though I got pregnant again, I wasn't smoking no more. So I don't smoke no more. I don't partake in any. I don't even like taking my prenatals, like nothing like that. So
I'd say I changed mentally. A lot of different stuff that I was putting before my family. It's like when I got with a care, I knew that I was like, hey, when I gave it some time and gave it patience, I knew that I had to cut some stuff out to have a better lifestyle and a better balance. So I just cut things out. And I just was like, hey, this is for my family, and start putting my family first because I was with somebody that really loved me, that wanted to see me succeeded. So I became a better listener. That's another thing that changed to me, my listening.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, instead of thinking and hearing on what I wanted to hear or wanted to hear or being selective hearing or whatever the case may be, it was like, okay, well, this is what I need to change. This is what I need to address. So listening skills, communication changed for me. A lot of stuff changed for me. Since I've been with you. A lot of stuff. But those are the main two that changed for me is my listening and my
your selfishness. Your selfishness changed a lot. Like I feel like when you was doing certain stuff, it was out of selfishness or wanting your way. I think because you may be the only child on your mom's side, but your selfishness changed a lot too, and Maz did too. Yeah. I don't even know why I was selfish. I never got spoiled or nothing. He didn't either, but I ain't never got spoiled or nothing. So I don't know. I don't know. And the last question.
Then, can I say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
How I view the world now, that honestly changed too. Because I used to view myself as actually being a victim, or everybody against me type stuff. Now I can look in the mirror and say, okay, well, this is why I'm wrong at, or this is what I could have done better. I start looking at myself and seeing, okay, well, the world is not against me. I could be better in this area. I could talk to people like this better. And it honestly is helping me with just everything in my life, with all the skills in my life, and helping me become a better person, and helping me become this person I love. And I love this person that I am today is because I knew I had it in me, but now it's starting to show to the people and how I treat people and how I interact with people out there in the community.
Yeah, I'll hear you on that. Miracle last question was, if you could relive any moment with me, what moment would it be?
All of them.
Prince Charming.
I mean, we had so many different moments. I don't really know how to answer that, but
yeah, that is hard because I don't know.
I mean,
I would say
the first date.
I want to relive when we first met because it was a lady who walked in between us, and I just wish I could keep Charles' face on a t-shirt forever because he was heated. That lady came, we was vibing, like we talking at the bus station. If y'all know how we met, go back to our first video. But we standing there talking, and the lady was just like, she walked up out of nowhere, and I don't even know what she was talking about. She was just close enough. I'm like, you know her?
Yeah,
like,
she was definitely
cock blocking,
hot dogging, whatever you want to call it. But the first day would definitely be something our first date is something I would want to relive, is because it was like so romantic that night. And then we actually had matching, looked like matching. My orange was kind of orange pink. Her orange was just like sun kissed orange.
We probably could put a picture in. Can we put a picture in when they time? Because y'all, I hate that shirt. Like, we were supposed to go to my sister's wedding.
She picked it out though.
I picked it out, but I thought it was gonna come a different texture. So I'm like,
nah. You okay?
Yeah, it came. It's funny because when it came, I opened it like, oh my goodness, that shirt. Wait till y'all see the shirt, y'all. But now we're gonna move on to Josh questions. Shout out to Josh for sending us questions.
Okay.
My favorite toxic cousin. I'm just kidding. We gonna go. Where do you see you and me in the next 5 years?
I say married.
That's happening this year, by the way, guys.
I would say married. Healthy relationship, healthy lifestyle, balance. Of course, we're gonna be parenting.
Yeah.
I would say successful.
Yeah.
Hopefully
that's
wealthy.
Yeah. We're not gonna say hopefully. We say wealthy. Period.
Wealthy. Yeah. I'll say it's with a better relationship with God in the next couple 5 years. In the next 5 years, because we actually have a relationship with God. So I see us taking church and different things like that
a lot more
successful. And I see us being and I just see us being healthy.
Yeah. It's like
a lot of
in 5 years, I see me being a lot smaller. I see us being like Charles want to bulk up more, and I want to lose. Like I had lost y'all know about that in my first video. I told y'all gained 80 pounds with Kobe, gaining weight with this baby. But I'm saying like I'll see ourselves like the healthier couple. We transition, I see us like he said, taking God a lot more seriously. Like we already do read the Bible together. We fell off a couple nights, but church, it's kind of hard to sit in church because nobody judged us at our church, but it's like we know we living in sin. Like, like with us not being married, us still sleeping together, stuff like that. So I can't wait to get married and just take God a lot more seriously. You agree, babe?
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
Or successful careers
yeah, definitely. And I've been doing
or
like you.
successful businesses.
Yeah, I've been doing the nails. It's a lot more stuff I want to do, but I'm not gonna speak on it because y'all can't steal my idea.
Right.
But being very
Me
great
either.
content creators, being very great content
Who's
creators, of
better?
course. If you needed to, if I needed to work on anything concerning you, and I would, sorry, my cousin Josh, I gotta read this. If I needed to work on, oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped the question. What are 5 favorite qualities you love in me as a person?
Okay, this is easy.
This is easy.
I love the qualities that I like that she's patient with me. I like that she's funny. I love her communication. I love how respectful she is. And I love that how she called me out on certain things. The quality, this is one of my favorites, how she called me out on certain things. So I love that she ain't never scared to communicate with me about if I'm right or wrong. And I love how intelligent she is.
Oh, I love that. I'll say that at our vows. I'm just kidding. Stop playing.
Was
But
that five? Well,
I think that was a little bit more than 5. We're gonna recount. We go back.
nah, I don't know how.
But
That's all I love about you.
yeah, him too. And it's not hard at all. First, I love how um I feel protected. Like it's like, and not even like I'm not even gotta be talking about physically. I'm talking about emotionally. So I like how he's emotionally supportive. Like if I cry, he's not gonna be like, all right, good night, go to sleep, turn over and go to sleep. Emotionally supportive. Another quality is how he don't give up. He don't let nothing stop him. Um, third one is I'm trying to think of how I could say this. Very, huh?
Yeah, I think.
The way he not scared to be himself. Like it's funny, y'all. First time, I think it was the first time he met my mom and them, and we go to mom's house and they order Domino's. So usually people sit there and they pick on their food. If it's nasty, the Domino's was horrible. By the way, doughy, messed up. They Domino's out there by my mom's house, terrible. He said, this shit nasty. Like it was like I'm sitting there like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. Like I'm sitting there, he like, this shit is nasty. This is terrible. Like
That shit was nasty.
so mom and them sitting there like, dang, like, and it wasn't disrespectful because mom and them curse and they interact the way they talk and stuff. So
they felt
I'm
like it was nasty.
yeah, they like, yeah. I'm like,
I don't even know why they ordered it.
they was in there picking in between, like that guy was funny. Number 4 is very funny in his own way. Like he be telling me like other people don't laugh at me, but you laugh at me. And I'm like, because certain stuff you say be actually funny, and I'll be sitting there like, okay, am I just corny or is it just I don't know. The number 5 is fatherhood. I would say he don't give up when it comes to especially his baby girl. Well, this the other baby girl, but especially when it comes to his baby girl, his son, he don't give up. He try to rekindle if he did something wrong. I like how he go get his son to play basketball, like and a lot of dads be like, oh, he 18 now. I ain't gotta call him. I ain't gotta do nothing like that. Phew, slayed over, but that's not him. So I like that.
I
Yeah.
do, and that one thing I do love about you. That's another. Well, that's my second favorite thing besides the comedy with you is your work ethic. I feel like you have a strong work ethic and a will to get up and want to make something. At one point in time, I was not working, and the Kara was, and she went out and bust her ass every day. Once again, I wasn't working, and she bust her ass, wanted to work over, and we didn't even have a vehicle. She was getting on the bus in the rain to go out there to make something happen. So that's another quality that I love about her is her work ethic.
Yeah, and I don't take my thing is I don't care what nobody say. If he fall, you pick him up. If I fall, he pick me up. Right now, I'm a stay at home mom. I don't pay no bills. I don't like, and I'm not saying that to throw into nobody's face. Ha ha. I don't pay no bills. Or people like you depending on a man. No, I'm depending on my husband, the father of my child. You see what I'm saying? God put God put himself as the head of the household. Then he put the father as the head of the household. If we being serious, so boom, that's how I look at it. I don't care what nobody got to say. We fall, we pick each other up. That's it. That's all. If I needed to work on anything, would you tell me? Basically, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both tell each other. That's my thing. And at first, it was like, at first we thought because of our past relationships, we was trying to come at each other, like be catty. But no, it was actual stuff that we need to tell each other to work on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she just was like, hey, man, you need to be patient, work on that. She told me I need to work on my attitude. I worked on that. But sometimes me being impatient is something I definitely need to work on. And those are just that's just something to sum up the background on what we need to work on.
And then sometimes he'll catch me, looking at my old pictures. Like, you looking at your old pictures? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, especially when you get pregnant back to back. And you ready, like, I literally lost 115 pounds, almost 120. Then I met
me.
Yeah. And then it was like, when I met him, I gained a little bit because I slowly stopped taking my medicine. My depression medicine gained a little bit. And then when I got pregnant with Kobe and I realized I couldn't smoke nothing, it's like I replaced my smoking with eating. That's what he doing now. When we talk about dieting, he doing that. What cookies at? You got some in your pocket?
Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard because her dieting is gonna be different from mine. I'm just the guy that's supposed to just be able to dirty bark, to just eat anything, and then she really can't have that. So it's like I gotta kind of be careful. I gotta be kind of careful what I eat and what I bring into the household. Once again, I'm the man of this relationship, so I'm the leader. So I can't. When she see me eating cookies and snacks and shit, she wants some, and it's like, no, slow your roll. But then she uses this. She blackmailed me. That's what she does. She blackmailed me.
What's blackmail?
Oh well, if she can't eat it, I can't eat it. So it's like, okay,
that's not blackmail. Blackmail is saying like you just took me out. If you don't do this, I'm gonna tell that you did this. So basically, he basically saying that I be guilt tripping him because look, let me tell y'all. The first day I got diagnosed. The first day I got diagnosed with gestational diabetes. Remind you, with this pregnancy now with Kobe, I junk ate the whole pregnancy. This baby, I wasn't doing that. Like literally, like what you mean? Because literally, so you weren't telling me that I needed to eat because I wasn't eating.
Yeah, because you want to starve yourself to death.
I wasn't starving myself. I'm just saying, like,
an appetite. Yeah, you can't eat what you want to eat or cravings.
Yeah, but in the beginning, when I got pregnant with her, though, I was eating like the turkey bacon and stuff like that, and it's like it felt like I'm like, okay, I'm on the right path, so why change it?
Yeah, she was on a different diet.
Then it was like it blew me because I'm like, this pregnancy, I literally was eating right. I wasn't eating too much. I wasn't going through the hut. Like with Kobe, I eat all day. Every time you see me, I have something in my hand, a bag of chips or something. Perfect with him. No high blood pressure, no gestational diabetes, no nothing. This baby, I'm actually eating right with you. I'm actually, well, not eating right because I guess you said I was starving myself. But I've been had a piece of something stuck in my throat this whole time. But yeah, like, and it's like now that I do right with this baby, I'm not overeating, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Now I get gestational diabetes. Now I get high blood pressure. I'm kind of mad at that. Gotta prick my finger. It hurt. But yeah. Y'all need to let them know too. It's not insecurities when you get pregnant and feel like you lose your glow.
I'm not saying it like that. My apology if I said it wrong or anything like that, but just, that you used to be at a certain size, so I know it can be discouraging.
Yeah, it's very discouraging. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm real about it, especially like I don't like taking pictures. It take me a while to want to get in front of the camera with y'all. Like we've been trying to do the cooking shows in the kitchen, and like we did a whole video with my stepdaughter. Didn't post it at all because I kept looking at myself like, I can't believe you let yourself get this big. Like, and it'd be like you shouldn't be as hard on yourself like that, but we got pregnant back.
I be trying to tell her like, man, shit, these skinny ass girls ain't got nothing on you. Shit, Beyonce don't either. She be trying to rap, but she cold, like she cold, she beautiful, man. Ain't nobody fucking with my woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't nothing to her. She gonna drop that, and then everybody gonna really want her for real, shit.
Can't have me. But
And I
yeah.
mean that too. That's not no cap. You know, she very beautiful, always gonna be beautiful no matter what it is. But just cause a couple pounds is gained, don't ain't gonna never change my love for her. Period. Point blank. Shout out to that boy, Music Soul Child. Yeah,
I love him. Love.
yeah.
Don't get
No,
me
come on,
started.
man.
No,
Come on,
no,
man.
no, man. You ain't
Fuck
ready
it.
to see
I'm
my
fucking.
American
I'm fucking.
Idol. You ain't tough. But that's all, folks. We got all our questions